think when you're playing your first one, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
And then
playing your third.
Yeah, because I think especially in this environment, which is a bit more laid back and casual, you're maybe not as into it. And then as you get farther along, you're like, wait a minute, now we might win this whole thing. So maybe we should get a bit more into it.
All right, DMT coming out of the first band here on Oregon, finally into the match.
Our producer Cole got it done. Love him.
He is the man.
He is a cutie. And hopefully our audio is improved as well. And
Lion coming out as the first band. Seeing that a lot lately today. I mean, we saw that the first match, so this is about the second.
Our intern Frank also working hard with his sieve over there. Oh man, 52 gold turn. Here we go. 49, I'm sorry. The economy is going down.
Things happen.
It's a bear market.
All right, Ash coming out as a second band. Banned by Quack.
Ash, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, quite interesting. No, I apologize. I don't know if that was necessary. Was that banned by Quack?
DMT band line.
Okay. So DMT banned in last. He says ban Cav.
Is this DMT banning? I think so.
On Oregon, I'm not seeing a ban of a Cav. I'm seeing a ban of
a ban of a Cav would be interesting.
Yeah, no, there's no need to ban a Cav. I was definitely seeing, the Echo ban, a smart ban. You have no Mira. What is, like I was saying before, second best to a Mira on this site is an Echo. So you get both of them banned today. No hard breachers banned. I'm surprised we haven't seen a Habana ban. A Habana ban on this map is very powerful, depending, especially if you're defending first. That gives you a massive advantage in those first 5 rounds. Although no Mira, no Echo, attack is looking like a pretty good advantage.
Also, our first game with Capcan, I believe. I think it's our first time seeing him so far.
Absolutely, and a Blitz, unless we don't see those 2 6-picked off, because the Blitz was banned in our first match.
I believe, yep, and I don't... Oh, excuse me, Blitz and a Monty, that's interesting.
Well, and Blackbeard, so we have a lot of shield play coming out. Blitz going to be 6-picked off to a Habana. Smart decision. Although Blitz, very powerful on a map like Oregon.
So we have Habana, Devin, and no switch from DMT here. Adjust here, and then Frost... Capcan, like that. Interesting defense team here. A lot of traps.
And they're starting down in the basement as well. Here's my issue with the defense. And it's not like this match is going to go any one way. But one thing they should really do, they have the Legion for information, which is good. On this, you have the Mira and the Echo Band. You have to bring the Maestro out. The one thing to keep in mind, potentially no one on their team owns Maestro.
I don't believe so.
But yeah, I would assume at least someone does, and so hopefully they'd be able to play. Maybe they'll switch that up if they start realizing that information. Maestro, Valkyrie, even bringing bulletproof cameras would be beneficial. But we're going to see how they play this basement defense. Looking like Kenny's going for a construction run out. Spawn peek. Will he be spotted out? They're on their drones. He downs the Blackbeard.
Kenny unable to get a kill, though. Looking to see what he can do. Kenny.
General Quack. Kills the Habana, downs the Blackbeard.
Kenny sees with the first spawn peek of the day. First run out. Able to get... it looks like Blackbeard is still down. Blackbeard is still down. Okay, yep. They revived.
Getting up by, I'm not too sure. Luckily, that's not too much of a hindrance, okay? They're playing on the basement site. They bring the Habana. That's pretty big. Yeah, no hard breacher. Habana, very powerful on the site. You could open up all 3 of those hatches. Not too bad of a problem, though. You have the Maverick, still a hard breacher. That's something to keep in mind. You have the Montaigne going to be able to push down. Luckily, the Blackbeard's still alive. A lot of frag potential here, pushing particular angles coming down this big tower staircase. Going to have to see what they decide to do.
Can you see he's waiting on the steps there?
Just holding a tight angle. Not a lot of drone work coming out really by Quacked right now. I think maybe they were frazzled a little bit by that run out by the Rook. Rook,
Monty's
probably about 75 HP. Backing up a little bit more. hearing that shield coming up. Now the drones are coming out. They have him droned out. They're shooting. He's probably going to try and swing on him, the Rook, on the stairs in just a second here. Goes
good impact.
Impact nade. Pretty good impact nade at that. Able to take...
right there on the right there.
Oh, they're pushing in right now, in through construction, into that closet. There's a 4-man push, fully committing to the tower push down the stairs. The Monty able to bait out the smoke at least at 50 seconds left. If they can continue baiting that out, Captain Quack able to pick up a kill on Kenny.
No, Kenny sees
well.
down.
Kenny is out. What will the team do after they lose their star captain? We will see. Bugaba, low HP on the smoke, holding a tight angle by the L.
Getting their revenge for the spawn peak there. Here we go, Monty.
The Monty trying to push in, got a bit of a lesion mine. Going to back out to take it out. 20 seconds left. This push is going to have to be it. The diffuser goes down, picked up by the Twitch. The Monty's going in for the push. They're going to have to be there to frag behind. Their Maverick picked up on the right. The Twitch picked up on the right. Big kills coming in from the smoke and the frost. Able to clean up there.
Neem's able to finish that one off. Let's see how he got this one done. Looks like Monty turned his back there.
And a pretty dominant defense there. Kenny getting caught off guard, but still able to make a lot of damage happen there in the first round, in the first seconds of the round, with one kill and being able to at least get the other to half HP on the Blackbeard. They really committed there. I mean, what could you do? In all honesty, right? When you lose the Hibana on the basement attack, not much. You have to commit to a push. Tower, probably your best bet.
And I think it's good they had a Monty there. I think Monty does allow you to move through doors a bit easier. Mm-hmm. You don't have a hard breacher. Monty and Blackbeard can allow that movement. Mm-hmm. That's tough to lose a hard breacher that early on. Maybe your whole plan gets messed up after that. So that's a big one.
And the one thing to keep note of as well, I mean, a lot of these angles, these kills that could have gotten, say when Quack pushed in there, we had, I'm not entirely sure, it was the smoke playing just underneath that hatch in Meeting Hall, kind of in front of that mirror window. The Maestro walked in with the Twitch and the Montaigne, and the Maverick was pretty much looking straight and looking to the left. I mean, obviously we can see through walls, but even if you're watching this, take into account where people play. That's, in all honesty, a very common spot for someone to play on defense in the basement on this site. So someone at least should have been checking there. He was able to pick up the Twitch and the Maverick because no one was looking.
Double frost trap by Neems there.
But yes, I mean, so there's always something to learn from this. Also, especially when you get to watch this, you get to see the outlines of people, so you know where someone particularly plays. That's a very common spot. I think that was pretty much their biggest mistake was kind of just not checking those common spots. They even have drones. I would assume that they probably knew he was there.
So that's another big thing too. Using these drones, using your cameras. Use the resources the game gives you. And use the resources your operator gives you, mm-hmm. and don't just make a blind push or a blind run in. Always kind of think about where you are and related to
now the attack is ready for the run out of any kind for any sort of spawn peak from the dock. The dock waiting at the front door, standing in front of the front door, lurking in front of the front door in the lobby. Gonna push up, sees the head,
Kenny's able to get the Hibana
downs the Hibana, the Buck's gonna peek through, the pistol's out.
Oh no, Kenny sees the
and they both they both have to reload. And what the hell? Oh my god. So all right, Kenny is down so they get rid of the dock in main lobby. Minimal casualties. Half HP on both the Thatcher and the Hibana, but they haven't lost any of that utility yet.
Poor Kenny.
That was like a Three Stooges movie.
Oh, a lot.
All right. Pushing up what seems to be main stairs. The Ella able to hear it. Yep, we have a 4-man push into... They're going to try to open up that closet wall. The Ella actually thinking that they're potentially trying to make a push through the connector, which I don't necessarily know is true. I think the Habana's on top of the connector, not inside of it. Maverick taking a big piece. That's... If he can... Oh, man. Close there on the Frost. The Frost lucky to move out. Bugalo with a double kill from downstairs. Able to just sneak up behind them on the main staircase. Running rampant with the map control on defense here. Unfortunate on Quacked squad. I mean, this is what we saw in matches prior. Remember, okay? We see teams get in good positions, but what do they forget to do? Cover their flank. The Buck going to be caught off guard here. He might hear the Legion. He's going to make the push. Sees the Legion.
Bugalo able to get out of there.
HP on the Legion and the Buck. 1 bullet apiece. Meanwhile, the Habana and the Blackbeard trying to make something happen upstairs. Blackbeard on his drone, gathering information. General Quacked on the Habana, able to pick up a kill on Elov on that Ella. Nade going out. Just short of that kill on the right.
Attacker's going to be a big push here. I don't know if he sees him on the right there.
I don't think he does.
Oh, man. No.
Neems able... Neems probably going to pick up a second one here with the clutch of Neems at the end there. Lack of information there. I mean, the Blackbeard should have set up. He's behind me, just tucked away in that corner there. And here it should have been the swing. He's going for the diffuser. I don't know how much time was left. Probably short on time. There was a lot that happened there. Round 2 goes to DMT as well.
That's a tough one.
I mean, tough show. I mean, they had a better showing there on attack. And I don't want to say better showing because they had a good show in the first time.
Funny start, though. Funny start to the match.
Yeah. A very funny start to a match. I anticipate us seeing something like that happen again. I
wouldn't be surprised.
I would not be. We're going to see. And 2-0 right now. Moving on to the third round. In favor of DMT on defense.
A Cav. What are the odds that stays?
Also, Beanstalk Weiner donated $2. So
that's Quentin.
Show him some love.
Thank you very much, Beanstalk, for donating $2. That's going towards the winning team. You know what? I think I think you know some pals that could use that money if you're in the winning team too. You know what I'm saying? So, best of luck to you in the tournament. I hope you win your money back. But thank you for the donation, nonetheless. Very much appreciated. We move forward.
Looks like, okay, I knew that Cav was going to
6 picked off to the Rook. Smart decision. Again, though, what we're seeing here, not a lot of roaming players. I mean, no 3 speeds on defense. Not that that's necessarily an issue, but that's just less ground you could cover. And that ground that's covered is going to be covered a little more loudly.
All right, let's see where Kenny goes. I'm sure he will go for another peek.
Now, the other thing that's interesting here, which we've seen every time they've played this, teams have played this site today, is you always want to bring some sort of hard breach denial, whether that's a mute or a bandit, to put on that wall into small tower. Now, they're pretty much just reinforcing the entirety of that wall rather than keeping that hallway side open. So they're pretty much, my guess, I don't know if they have enough reinforcements for hatches now. That might be something that they just realized, opening up the
as they run around.
Yeah. Match is starting. Attackers spawn in. Still looking a little frantic on the defense. Kenny looking to make a move here. Looking to see where they spawn. Will he decide to go out the window and look left? He decides. He makes the comes back in.
Looking for that peek again, I think.
He definitely sees it. He's going to make a move here. I think he's going to catch the Montaigne. Or the Blackbeard.
Or miss all of them.
If he jumps out, he's got 2 kills. If he jumps out, misses the... This is absolute absurdity, folks. General Quacked able to pick up the first kill. Kenny devoting all of his time and resources to trying to pick up kills on the Montaigne and the Blackbeard. The smoke down, that's a good pick. Going for the reset on the Habana. But the smoke down this early in the game, that's good. Smoke, very powerful. essentially always 10 times more powerful.
Looking for a shot on the Blackbeard there.
Able to take it up on the Blackbeard. Now, that was just lack of information. I mean, he ran in there and wasn't really holding an angle, just kind of ran in there. Essentially committing to a front lobby push here is Quacked Clan.
Kenny's still watching the door.
Kenny
on a
late flank, looking for the kills. Able to pick up the Montaigne. Is he going to get picked up from outside the front from General Quacked? 3v4 in favor of Team DMT. And this is what we're talking about map control and becoming too comfortable when you start to gain any sort of map control. Kenny able to essentially loop all the way over the top floor. No top floor map control. You can see he's still up there. He can make another late flank and catch them on the back, and they would probably have no idea whatsoever. 1 minute left coming down. The Maverick might be able to catch Kenny off guard on white stairs. Unless Kenny's going to jump out and pick up 2 kills. Kenny's out, picked up by the Maverick. Just making too much noise there is Kenny. 3-3 now. 39 seconds left. This could be going much worse. The Sledge, sadly, low HP.
4 Legion traps in the doorway there. That's a good plan.
Just setting up to essentially gather as much information as possible given the circumstance. Looking like they're going to open up the wall. Nothing there to stop that from happening. Smoke's going to come out from the Maverick, only opening up a sight line. 8 seconds left. They're going to have to make a move to make a plant. 5 seconds left.
Yes, have to go for it, looks like. Oh, Legion traps! Legion's trap! Oh, my goodness.
And cleaned up very quickly there, coming down to the last seconds of the round. Again, you know, they essentially were doing very well there. It was just as time started dwindling down, they just needed to make a push a little bit earlier than they could. We have a disconnect on Team DMT.
Oh, no.
That's okay. If he can join back, we will have him join back. I figured he's coming back. That happens. Sometimes he joins, or sometimes he'll cut out. So, unfortunately, actually joins back probably in time to actually pick an operator. How about that? So he gets cap cam.
It happens, man. You gotta take a little break, come back.
It happens. Sometimes, yeah, he has to collect himself. They're up 3-0. Pretty strong showing so far here.
And our first
all around on defense.
First visual of the day, I believe.
Yeah, first visual of the day. What else? We've seen the IQ. We've seen Glazian, Blackbeard, Montaigne. IQ going to be 6 picked off to a Capital smart decision. Rear stage watchtower, interesting decision as well. I mean, this is what we've seen even when Cool was up 3-0. Even a common theme we've been seeing on this defense, or on this site, I would say, on this map. Defense seemed to be doing a lot better than the offensive showings. All around.
I mean, defense is obviously easier, and you have much more ways to win. Kind of like it's strange. I think in the sense that like if you're on defense, you're guaranteed to win if nothing happens. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I do think, and again, like the attackers have to come to you, have to work off your defenses and stuff like that. But I do think as well that like attackers, I think the defenders have been on kind of on a tear. But I think once you get into the semifinals and finals and the teams that are winning are playing each other, I think that will change. I think this might happen early, but I think as it goes on, I think this will change.
Frostmat's going at the top of top tower. Smart decision here. You want to pretty much defend that top of the tower. Again, Kenny with the run out of big tower, able to catch Captain Quacked off guard.
Able to get that Glaz.
Unfortunately, they're just not ready for it. If you see there, just someone banned for toxic behavior. Talk about toxic behavior.
Kenny's another one.
The Ying caught off guard again. Now, that's tough, just not looking at that angle there. No,
Kenny going for 3.
He's challenging a Blackbeard and a Montaigne here. In all honesty, I do not see this going the Rook's way. 3-5 either way. Pushing in. Going to be a tough spot on attack here for the Quacked clan. Gonna try and open up here. He's got someone to his tight left. Have they been droning? I don't think so, because he's playing pretty leniently, kind of extending himself out.
Get some smoke in there, though. That'll help. Doesn't realize that the other operator is right on the inside there.
Right there.
And has a Legion trap on him. Just taking off right in the room. Very brave.
They are...
Another one right there! No!
Elob able to pick up the double kill, and all that's left is the Montaigne in the 1v5. Elob able to pick it up. 3K there at the end for Elob on the Frost. Finishing it off with a melee.
Do we know if the melee animation is changing with the...
It's not.
We talked about this. I don't think it's going to change either.
We continue forward. 4 rounds up for Team DMT over Quacked.
I think I think DMT has found a team
comp. Their groove is like, yeah. I mean, no question about it.
Don't change what isn't working. But I do think as well. I think Quacked might need to spice up a bit here, maybe pick something different.
I know.
They've had the same team comp as well. I don't know if that's operator availability but I do think that they need to add just something different to maybe a different plan than they've been doing now at the moment. But again, it's hard when you are getting ran out on by Kenny. So I do think hopefully they do stop that this time, because it's probably going to come again.
Yeah. And that's purely planning. I mean, the other thing, hopefully for Quacked Clan, no matter what happens at the end of this, every team can look back and kind of figure out and learn from these matches that they played. Quacked Clan, just, what they have to do going forward in this match, they need to be ready for the run out. Not that they weren't regardless, because they spawn in and they look like they're ready, but when it doesn't come immediately, they kind of give up and they're like, okay, it's not coming. You should always be ready for a run out. You should always be ready for someone coming up behind you.
Until you get inside, which is why you want to get inside.
Well, even inside, you should be ready for everything. Droning, should also be utilized probably a little bit better, but that could be said. I mean, we haven't seen DMT on attack either. Capcan traps going down to stop any sort of construction rush coming in. I'm not too sure what's going to happen here. They did not 6-pick off anything to the Habana, playing down on defense in the basement. Not a lot of hatches going to be able to be opened. It might be looking like we're going to see something similar to that first round. And the first round did not go all too well.
And now
a lot of barbed wire coming out on that white laundry stairs. Something they just don't want to have to worry about. And it looks like the construction push is coming out. Do they have drone information of the Capcan trap?
There he is.
Or is... And Kenny is there waiting. The Capcan trap, will it be spotted by the Montaigne? Or will the Monty walk right through it? Kenny pulling out from there. Smart decision. Very smart decision. Utilizing Montaigne as best he can in conjunction with that Thatcher. Kenny meleeing open the side wall. Will the Montaigne notice? Yes, he does. He's going to ping that out. Kenny's going to give his position away. Just kind of be a little aggressive here.
Thatcher being extremely useful at the moment.
Kenny able to pick off the Ying. Just peeking around the Monty. Another coming through. Kenny able to pick up the Thatcher. The Monty's in. Kenny with a double kill. They're backing out. Bugaba picks up the 4th, and now it's a 1v4. Private Quacked able to pick up Kenny, and it's all up to the Private in a 1v4 situation. If there's anyone to peek to challenge these peaks, a minute 30 left, it's gonna be Blackbeard. He's gonna run out, come back in. They're all there waiting for him. This is gonna be a tough situation. Diffuser's down. My best guess is he's going to make a front lobby push. If
Elov doing some calligraphy here on with the pistol.
Just waiting for time to pass. 57 seconds left. The Blackbeard. Unreinforced hatch and meeting hall. Hopefully he'd be able to pick up a kill here, honestly.
And we were talking about these hatches not being fortified before.
You know, honestly, well, he dropped down. I already
saw no.
Bugaba able to pick up that 5th kill. Tough situation there. Not sure if any drones were available in any situation, if he had a drone available to drone out. Hopefully, you know, we will see Quacked Clan learn from their mistakes in this round and be able to push forward.
Hopefully Kenny gets spawn peaked here, just to give out the sweet revenge.
So that was the first half. 5-0 in favor of DMT. Defense now for Quacked. 1 belt, 1 kill left the game once again. He will join back. Do not worry. Will it be in time, or will we be seeing a bit of an advantage starting out?
Elov letting us know we good. 1 belt kill, make it in. That's a finka.
So we see what the 6th pick is probably going to be coming off as.
Why a Capcan?
We'll see the finka be 6 picked off.
A glass. There we go. Oh, why did I say Capcan? They're attacking now. Why didn't you correct me, Bob? And I'm looking like a goof.
So the glass comes off the finka. Quacked Clan moving on to defense.
Here we go. Here. Now this is interesting because this is Quacked. Quacked has to win this one, and every other one after this.
That is true, Jack. Thank you.
No problem, Bob. I was going to head out the door now. Clearly, I'm not needed for this.
Okay. All right. A bit of a tough situation for Quacked Clan, but in the end, there's a lot to learn for a new organization just like them. Good drone spot from the Blackbeard.
You know, I think that's something else we really haven't been seeing is a lot of, maybe because we're not accessing them while we're going, but I think a lot of the drones are getting destroyed in the prep phase, but to see one get into a good spot, I don't think we've seen happen just yet. Kenny looks like he's all on his own again here.
I was waiting to see if we were going to get like an Ash Rush coming in from Kenny. Quack still setting up on defense. Unfortunately, the Legion caught out in construction from the glass. Tough situation made even tougher for Quack Clan. The Habana going to be able to open up the construction wall, at least open up a bit of a sight line for the glass. Blackbeard, not something you're going to want to challenge, even with someone like Jaeger.
Oh, just missed. General Quack just missed that kill there.
Unfortunate. Going to fall off on the Jaeger. Smart decision there. That's not someone you want to challenge. Is that Blackbeard? Not in very many situations.
Again, Quack missing 3 opportunities.
Very nice able to drop at least one of those Blackbeard shields, take him to half HP. Playing very aggressive, holding some very nice angles is Quack Clan. But where is the buck? Do they know the buck is coming from another direction?
Oh, I forgot about Kenny. He's moving in a different direction, yeah.
2 of the attackers are upstairs. Buck, looking like he's going to push the tower. 1 belt, 1 kill on the glass. Able to pick up another kill onto that Jaeger.
Oh, close.
Stock. Tough situation. It's so challenging because these players are being challenged right now by Glaz and by Blackbeard. And I, unfortunately, Elov able to pick up a kill. Drops Quacked able to pick up a kill. Lord Quacked able to get it down. Looking for the pistol kill. Kenny drone moving in. They're going up against operators, and they're just not ready for them, I think. They don't have a Maestro to counter cams. They don't have a Mira. Unless those were particularly banned, I don't necessarily remember. Lord Quacked able to pick up a kill.
Neems kills Kenny.
Kill on the Kenny. This is it, folks. A 1v3 situation. 0-5. Taken out by Bugaba. Good showing from Quack Clan.
That's a tough one for Quack. I think they were playing hard there.
They showed a lot of heart, but unfortunately, just
that's why I think so far DMT has shown the most aggression today, which is something that we've been talking about all day, which is who's going to be the most aggressive, how far will that get you.